Hi, I'm James and today we're at the Western Approaches HQ in Liverpool. This was the home to WAR2, the Western Approaches tactical unit during the Second World War. I thought we'll have a look around so we can see. I've got my pass to get me in. This is a reproduction of the pass that would have been used in real life to actually come in. So let's see what we find. Okay, so we're now in the message receiving centre, which is basically the Royal Navy's central receiver room. All the signals coming into Western Approaches came through here, and they would come in. You can see they've got various bits of gear. They would come in on WT, which is wireless transmission, red form, come in four character groups, which would then be translated. And they would usually use Morse code. They would come in. And what we have sat here is a classic Morse secret with the forms inside. Obviously there are different code levels, Ultra being perhaps the best known, Ultra being the ones that came in from Enigma. As you can see as we go around, obviously very 1940s technology, and at the end, I quite like this, there's an actual opportunity for you to practice your own Morse. So let's have a quick go at it. Just a chance to practice. I don't think it moves on automatically. Interesting thing with Morse, which a lot of people aren't aware of, is each operator actually develops what's called a key, and you could actually tell who was transmitting by the way that they actually transmitted. Everybody has a little characteristic that's slightly different. And that technique's been used right with whenever Morse has been used, that's always been used to actually try and identify who was transmitting. And if you can imagine in the Battle of the Atlantic, that is really important, because what would happen? You identify this person is broadcasting from this location. A few hours later, they're broadcasting from that location. And because you can identify it's from that key, you will then know the heading that U-boat was on, which, as you can imagine, would be massively, massively important. And it's one of the weaknesses on the U-boats was Dönitz, the commander of the, initially of the U-boat fleet, but later of the entire Kriegsmarine. He wanted lots of reports, so they would send updates on a really regular basis to him. And a bizarre one that caused no end of amusement when the messages were decoded was, if a German sailor got a girl pregnant, he had to marry her, and they would actually conduct the marriage ceremony over the radio. So they would say, I do at the relevant points, what's now happening? More broadcasting, more chance to pick up. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please click on the like button below so that I know what people like and I know what to make more of. Alternatively, if you've enjoyed it and think you'd like to see more, please click on the subscribe button. That way you get notified by YouTube whenever I bring out a new video. And you never know, there might be something in there that you hadn't considered, because I do cover a variety of things on the channel. And finally, if you have a little bit of cash going, I now have a Patreon account. I'm always looking for patrons, because at the end of the day, let's be perfectly honest, it's a good way for me to get a little bit of money that I'll use to buy review items or to travel to museums and so on. I don't put a huge amount on that. At the minute, all we've got is one tier charging £1 a month, which just, as I said, helps cover my costs. See you soon.